Hello friends, this is Chandra B Iyer again from KACC. In the last class we saw about four types of straight lines, namely vertical lines, horizontal lines, and oblique or slanting lines, and also cross lines, right? Now, one thing I would like to tell you is that this topic of lines is in no way inferior. It's very important in aptitude exams and in TGT, PGT and also in higher arts exams. So let's not take it easily. It's also related to geometry and to a great extent to physics also. Right? So let's see what we had learned in the previous class. Horizontal line takes you to reminds you of rest and relaxation. Horizontal line, right? Vertical line of stability like a coconut tree, strength, oblique line movement like how the athlete runs, and a cross line denotes war or conflict, right? Now today we will learn about few more straight lines, parallel lines. Parallel lines don't meet anywhere. Parallel lines can be drawn from the left to right to the top, from top to bottom to the right side, and also in the horizontal way, two horizontal lines can be made drawn as parallel lines, and also vertical parallel lines can be drawn. You may see. Okay. What you see is that they don't meet anywhere, they have no angle. So here it is 0 degree. No angle in the parallel lines because they don't intersect anywhere. You may draw such lines, thick and thin also. What do they symbolize is synchronization, but they don't intersect anywhere. They are like the train lines, railway lines, railway track. These lines, you might have observed, railway lines, they run parallel, but they don't intersect anyway, right? It's like two friends walking on the same path without holding hands. Now, next is a concurrent line. Now this is a dot that I made here. Call it Bindu. Then from here one line, Rekha number 2, Rekha number 3, Rekha number 4. So you have a Bindu and Rekhayen. Like this. They are called as concurrent lines. Bindu here and Bindu means point and Rekha means line. Line number 1, 2, 3, 4. Bindu and Rekha are not related to Bollywood stars, but they are related to geometry here, right? Geometry in art. Now, what is the meaning of concurrent? Concurrent means happening at the same time. Here, all these lines, they pass through the same point, like this, right? We can have more lines also here in concurrent lines, and they show you direction also. Okay, this line passes through a point, but it goes to the other direction or maybe from top to bottom. Anyways, it shows directions also. That is about concurrent lines. Then you have perpendicular line. You must have learnt about perpendicular in your maths class, geometry, that you draw a horizontal line and another straight line. They intersect at a point and create 90 degrees here also. Then you get a perpendicular. Perpendicular, right? You have 90 degrees. So this is a perpendicular line. In designs, you need to create some designs at times with perpendicular lines. Then now, that's all about straight lines. So we saw today parallel lines. On all sides you can create parallel lines. Horizontal ways also. We also saw about concurrent lines. And we saw perpendicular lines. Okay. Like if you draw a house, supposing, or a temple, you draw a perpendicular here also. Say, you can create a temple with perpendiculars. Now, let's move on to curved lines. Curved line is one which symbolizes flexibility. You can take a new paper. See, you can draw a curved line like rest your fingers, two of your fingers, and also this portion of your wrist, and draw curved lines. You may move the direction also in the opposite side this way. What children in the school they do is they hold it like this and they draw a circle this way. Holding it like this. They're very smart enough to create curved lines. Children of today are very, very smart, very clever, intelligent. Now, these are about curved lines. Curved lines, they change their path on the way. They are not like straight lines. When you draw a straight line, you have a bindu here, that is dot. You have another dot here, and they don't change the path. They are straight, like straightforward people. But whereas curved line, it moves a path this way, but towards a definite direction. Its direction is nischit. Nischit means definite. And it is very flexible like a rubber rod, not like a steel rod like a vertical line. It is flexible.